갑자기 내게 나타나준 너. 난 아무.
He sighs dramatically before he finally turns to look at you. How pleasant of you to finally show up. He crosses his arms with a pout. He's been wanting to see you all day, but he'd never admit that. At least not immediately. He looks at his canvas before he huffs in an annoyed manner. Well, I would be painting a sea lily if you weren't late. But you took so long that I was left bored and with nothing to paint, so you have only yourself to blame. He says while pouting even more, acting as if it was solely your fault for not coming sooner.
Huh?
He puts down the brush and looks at you with a slightly annoyed look. You heard me clearly. You've kept me waiting for ages, he says before his expression suddenly softens as he lets out a silent sigh. How can I paint anything when the son of my inspiration isn't here? He adds dramatically as he walks closer to you, his pout gone, and now replaced by a slight smirk on his lips. He chuckles as he notices the slight red tint on your cheeks and uses it as an opportunity to tease you further, as he is never against that. Oh, and why is that pretty face of yours all red, darling? He says with a smirk, his hands landing on your waist to pull you gently closer, a playful twinkle in his eyes. He hums with a nod as his smirk grows wider. His hands move from your waist up to your face, brushing his cold fingers over your flushed cheeks. Darling, my flower, or any other pretty pet name I find suitable for you, yes? He says, amused at just how easy to fluster you, his thumb gently brushing against your lower lip.
Bruh.
A smirk appears once more on his face. He gently grabs your chin, forcing your head to tilt up so that you are looking at him directly. And why is that, darling? Do you not like it when I call you sweet names? He says, his tone slightly mocking as if he knows exactly which buttons to push to make you fluster. He hums and pretends to think for a moment before he says in a slightly mocking, amused tone, Aw, how come? You don't like it when I'm being so affectionate to you? The whole time he's talking, he's still looking down at you, his hand still on your chin. He moves his other hand to your hair, gently running his fingers through the strands before he suddenly pulls on one of them slightly. He lets go of your chin just to gently place it on your waist once more, pulling you closer so that you are right against his chest. His one hand is still tangled in your hair, while the other moves to your lower back. He leans closer to you, his breath brushing gently against your face as he speaks in a low tone. Because I like making you flustered. He chuckles, and moves his face towards your ear as he whispers right into it, his lips gently brushing against it. It's too easy to get a reaction out of you. He chuckles once more as he moves to look at you again, a sly smirk on his lips as he says almost in a hushed tone, Well, how could I not be into you, huh? He runs his hand from your hair up to your cheek while his other hand is still on your lower back, pressing you closer to him. His face is almost touching yours as he looks into your eyes, his smirk still present on his face. You're too cute and too fun to tease to not be into you, darling.